Yo, bro, we've talked about, life seasons, adapting your life um, to your plans, adapting our plans and all that. But how do we actually turn these decade plans into tangible reality? And how does one not end up with, the weight of regret, especially knowing what you were striving for? So how does one not end up with that regret instead?
That's a great question, man. Well, if we're diving into the nitty gritty of transforming these audacious big goals, big decade goals into tangible results, there are a few initial steps that one needs to take. They are very easy to implement and very impactful on helping us succeed in this plan, but they're very easy to overlook.
I'm all ears. How do we start?
So, first, close your eyes for a second. Now, imagine it's 10 years from now and you've achieved your big goal. What does your life look like? How do you feel?
Wow, that feels amazing.
Well, hold on to that feeling. Now, let's get practical. Here's our game plan. Step 1, write it down. Grab a pen and a paper. Seriously, do it now.
Okay.
Write your 10-year vision in vivid details. This isn't just a mental exercise. There's real power in putting pen to paper. Now work backwards. That's step 2. So start from your end goal in mind and work your way back to today. It's very similar to the Mamba mentality. He spoke about this, Kobe Bryant, when he was trying to learn from the greats. He realized that he had weaker hands, weaker legs, and he needed to work his way backward. How does a stronger Kobe Bryant look like? And that was how he was able to achieve his goals. So you have to apply the same mentality today. Your 10-year plan, you already know what you look like. Now let's work backwards. What needs to happen in year 9 and in year 8? And you keep going like that until you reach year 1.
This is like planning a road trip in reverse.
So, step 3, set your yearly milestones. For each year, set a concrete milestone. These are your checkpoints. They should be quite specific and measurable. You need to know if you succeeded in achieving it or not. So it's similar to what happens in a game. We have those checkpoints, like in a car race, you have checkpoints, or even in a shooting game, and a checkpoint brings you back. It's only game over when you give up.
I see where this is going. It's getting less overwhelming already.
Yeah, so step 4, we break it down even further. So we take year 1 milestone and break it into quarterly goals, and then we break it into monthly goals, and finally we break it down into weekly goals. Yeah, so step 5 would be daily habits. Everything still has to come down to the daily wins, and here is where the rubber meets the road. What can you do every single day to achieve your weekly goals? By the end of the week, you should know if you are on track with your goals, right? Now,
so it's all about those small, consistent actions.
Exactly. Let me give you a personal example. When I set out, my goal to become a successful entrepreneur, so I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what it would take, but I had the goal. So I broke it down into yearly milestones. And year 1 was all about learning, because obviously I committed to reading 1 business book a month and attending 2 business networking events weekly. And those small habits, I'll tell you, they compounded over time that kept leading to bigger opportunities, even till today.
That's powerful, bro. But what if it starts feeling overwhelming?
A great question. Just remember that it's not about perfection. It's really about progress. Each small step gets you closer to that big dream. You're playing the long game here. So some days obviously will be tough, but that's okay. It's all about the mentality and the ability to keep moving forward. No matter how small that step is, as long as you don't give up and you keep making progress, you're winning.
All right, I'm ready to tackle my decade goal. What's next?
Okay, here's an assignment for us. Take that big, scary, audacious 10-year goal, break it down into, yearly milestones, like using the steps that we talked about earlier. And then after having your yearly milestones, you work your way down to, the daily habits, just as we outlined. And hey, see, if you need a little bit of help or encouragement along the way, I'm right here with you. We're in this together, man.
Thanks, bro. I'm ready. I'm pumped.
Awesome. I know we didn't have a chance to battle in the game today. We have just like a few more gameplay to go. But in our next game session, we'll talk about how to, stay motivated when, the going gets tough. Hey, trust me, I know it will. But it will be okay. You've got this. Yeah, so until then, keep dreaming, keep dreaming big, taking all those small steps because you're closer to your goal than you think.
Hey, you heard the man. See you guys on the next.
Cheers, guys.